Why, hello everyone. Welcome back. It is I, Single Player Gamer. We are here with another reading. Another reading of the future of our land. The land here in Splinterlands. This land is your land, and this land is my land. If you play Splinterlands, I hope you hit that like button and subscribe. Even if you don't, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, because we got a video for you today. Because I am reading part 2, white paper, of what is to come here in the land of Pretoria, here in Ravenwood, for me in particular, and for you guys, wherever your lands is at. Because we have a whole bunch of land, 150,000 plots, that I bought anyways, in 2021. This is the second white paper, The Secret of Pretoria, Phase 2 White Paper Reveal, Part 2 Resources. Yes, they dropped this December 8th, 2023. The reason why I'm making this is because they've completed the white paper. I really don't do white paper hype on my channel, because until it's in the game, it's nothing. It's all hoopla, in my opinion. It's nothing. I mean, it's great until it's in the game. I've been, especially after the bear market. We're not even talking about actual games. I mean, I'm talking about actual mainstream non-NFT games. We're talking about investing games. No. This is the Phase 2 white paper. I'm single player. Let's get right into it. To all the millions of you that's going to listen to my voice right now, I want you guys to understand. I want this to be exciting when I read this to you. Let's go. This is the second post in our Secret of Pretoria Phase 2 White Paper Reveal series, and this one will be focused on all the different resources that will be part of the Praetorian economy. In case you missed it, the first post in this series revealed the overall economy flowchart, which provides a visual overview of how the entire system will work. This post expands on that by providing more details about each of the resources listed in the flowchart. Be sure to stay tuned for part 3 of the series. That should be out early next week, which will go into more details about all of the different buildings that player can construct on their land. And yeah, it's all out now. Now we can binge the articles. It's been weeks, it's been months. Actually, this post was posted last year. Let's continue. The mystical continent of Pretoria contains nearly 50 different resources that players will be able to harvest or create in order to ultimately produce item and spell cards, as well as unlock the secret of Pretoria. The resources are divided into 5 different categories: natural, magical, refined, special, and gemstones. Ooh, gemstone sounds most exciting to me. I'm also going to drop my opinion amongst this, okay? And so 50 different resources, that's a lot. This is what I'm talking about. When I invested, I want many of resources, a big economy, so I can pick something and hopefully get rich off of it in crypto gaming, because that's random, and I'm a random chick. All right? So the full list of all resources can be found in the sections below, with additional details on how they can be obtained and their uses within the Praetorian economy. All right, well, let's continue, shall we? Come on, take my hand. Natural resources. All land plots, with the exception of those with a castle or keep building, are able to produce a specific kind of natural resource. All right, each natural resource is listed below, along with a description of how it can be used, in addition to which types of land plots can be produced. All right, so grain. We know grain already, produced by farm buildings and used as food for workers, can be milled into elemental foods, okay, which are much more efficient. Okay, everyone, I haven't read this, by the way. This is my first time reading it, because, terrain types: plains, river, bog, and lake. All right, I have plenty of rivers, plenty of bogs, no lakes, no plains. All right, so grain farm can be milled into elemental foods. Nice. So we can make elemental foods for our cards, awesome. Wood, produced by logging wood produced by logging camp buildings and used as a fuel source for resource refining or to create planks in a sawmill building for use in building construction and maintenance. All right, wood, building construction and maintenance. Where? Swamp, forest, tundra, and jungle. I don't have any of... No, I do have 5 forests. Let's go. Or jungles. I forgot what this... Well, I forgot. But this is a reading episode. Stone, produced by quarry buildings and used to refine into elemental stones, which can be needed for building, construction, and maintenance. Elemental stones. Ooh. Terrain types, desert, canyons, and hills. Ooh, I do not own any of those. Deserts, canyons, nor hills. Oh, snap. I actually did have a dragon hill, and I sold it. Magical dragon hill, and I sold it. But it's all right. Ores. There are 5 different types of ores listed below that can be produced by a mine building. All right, the ores are listed in order of most common to most rare. Ooh, higher level mines have higher chances of finding a more rare ores. Ooh, ores can be smelted into metal bars in a foundry. Ooh, building, which can be then used in building construction and maintenance. I love the lore. I love the lore. I'm a lord by the lore right now. Okay. I feel like this is going to have a whole bunch of nice lore and a whole bunch of pretty pictures to go along. Terrain types, mountain, badlands, and caldera. I do own a caldera. I own 2 calderas. Ore types, I believe just 2. And in order of rarity, iron, aluminum, copper, titanium, and mithril. So mithril is what everyone's going to want. And some calderas. Because in my opinion, this is the only, so far, I mean, this is subject to change. All white papers are subject to change. But a lot of people put money in this, but we was putting money in this before we knew anything. So again, this is all subject to change. But anyways, yeah, mithril ores is the only thing here that has a variety of, let's see, the ores listed in order for most common, let's see. Higher level mines have higher chances of finding more rare ores. So ores have a variety of rarity, unlike everything else. So, in my opinion, which is not my opinion, is not financial advice. But mountains, badlands, and calderas, that's pretty nice, in my opinion. Magical resources. Magical resources are only available on certain land plots that have special deposits of these resources. There are 7 magical resources that can be found in Praetoria. 6 that map to each of the magical elements in the game. Ooh, known as elemental resources. Ooh. And the 7th, which is the essence of fearsome creatures that inhabit certain areas of Praetoria. Oh, I think they mean on the occupied lands. Let's go. The 6 elemental resources and the element to which they map are listed below. Veriticulum, life. I don't own any of that. Life cards or life lands. Yolanda seeds, earth. I got 1 earth magical. Sparkstone, fire. Got I don't know. I got a couple fire lands. Yeah, Caldera. Right? Bottle storms or magical. Oh, I'm thinking the magical lands. My apologies. I'm thinking cards in my head. I have no life magical, no life magical lands. I have 1 earth magical land. I have 0 fire magical lands, but that can get spark stones. Battle storms. I have 0 water ones. Cool. Bottled storms. I mean, and reclaimed souls is death, and the Heliostones dragon. Yes, I have a dragon, and I have 2 dragon and 1 earth, and I'm just focused on Heliostones. I'm totes focused on Heliostones. And my legendary land and my epic land, acting like it's gonna get me Heliostones. Or maybe, I don't know how. No, I guess I could. I don't know. I wonder. I really don't feel like legendary land does much extra. Like, it doesn't bring me any other benefit than 100% efficiency. But shoot, I mean, if I got garbage cards on a legendary land, what's the good of a legendary land? So far, you feel me? Hopefully it'll be something better. But I mean, so far, I was just, I don't know if I don't know if I can even get, it would be cool if like on a legendary land, since it's legendary and rare, I have the opportunity to build one of these magical resource plots. Like, maybe I can extract, like maybe I can build, I can receive Heliostones off of a legendary land Even though, the legendary is a natural land, you know what I mean? But probably not. I don't know. I don't know what's the benefit of a natural legendary land. Anyways, each surveyed land plot will indicate whether or not it contains a deposit of an elemental magical resource and which resource it is. On these plots, it will be possible to build the appropriate building to harvest the magical resource located there. The seventh magical resource is essences. Ooh, which can be obtained by building an outpost on a land plot that is occupied by mystical, fearsome beings. These essences can then be combined with any of the 6 magical resources in order to create elemental specific essences, which can then be used to create elemental specific food, stones, and later item and spell cards. Nice. Refined resources. Refined resources cannot be found or harvested directly from the land plots, but instead are created in special buildings from the natural and or magical resources. In most cases, the natural and magical resources cannot be used until they have been refined. The different types of refined resources along with how they are made are listed below. Okay, cool. Lumber. All right, nice. Raw wood can be turned into lumber in the sawmill building. Lumber can then be used in the building construction and maintenance. Metal bars. Any of the 5 raw ores obtained from a mine can be smelted into metal bars corresponding to the type of ore used in the foundry building using raw wood for fuel. So wood is important, and I feel like metal bars would be important, so mines. The metal bars can then be used in building construction and maintenance, with higher level buildings requiring bars made from the more rare ores. Elemental essences. Essences can be combined with any of the 6 elemental resources to create elemental essences. For example, if raw essences, look, I'm gonna mess this up. This is tripping me out. I used to stutter a lot, okay? Are combined with veritulam, then it will create life essences. And if raw essences are combined with sparkstone, then it will create fire essences, etc. These element-specific essences can then be used to create the different types of stones, foods, and eventually item and spell cards corresponding to their element. Elemental foods. Grain can be combined with elemental essences in a mill building using raw wood as fuel in order to create different types of food that can be consumed by worker cards when working on land. Cool. Cards of a particular element strongly prefer the food that corresponds with their element and will perform much more efficiently if given that food instead of unrefined grain. All right, cool. Well, darn it, I don't know. Maybe then the price of grain will go down drastically. This grain, man. This grain is like, to me, it's like the bank, which is, it's really like more like American Express. Like, hey, you deficient. You owe us some freaking money. Right? But luckily, American Express ain't holding out on me, but darn it, freaking Splinterlands grain. Oh, you deficient? You gotta wait, brother. Anyways, the list of the 6 elemental foods and the magical element to which they are associated is as follows. Ooh, this is new. I have not seen this. Spear Flakes, life. Yolanda bread, earth. Spark meal, fire. Storm cakes, that sounds delicious. Water. Soul food, death. Helio bars, dragon. Alright, soul food. I don't have a lot of good lands for death cards. Well, besides my 2 bogs. I got bogs, so we're going to be making some soul food over here. Elemental stones. Stone can be infused with elemental essences using raw wood as fuel, and in order to create different types of stones corresponding to each magical element, which are required for construction and maintenance of buildings relating to that element. The list of the 6 elemental stones and the magical element to which they are associated is as follows. Quartz, life. Limestone, earth. Granite, fire. Sandstone, water. Hematite, death. Obsidian, dragon. So really, I'm all for the freaking helio bars, obsidian, the obelisk. We all dragon. Shout outs to the robot dragon knight. All right. Special resources. You say it with me, y'all. Ooh, special resources are resources that don't fit into other categories. Some aren't harvested or otherwise created from their land itself, but instead they are obtained through other methods throughout the Splinterlands ecosystem. Time crystals. Ooh, we can make time crystals? Hold up. Time crystals will provide 10,000 production each towards a construction project, including plot clearing, building construction, and building upgrades. In the future, they may be able to be applied to other things like item and spell crafting. Time crystals can be earned in loot chests. Oh, okay. Earned in loot chests from ranked battles, or they can be produced by burning 100 DEC. No. We're not burning money. I'm not buying time crystals. We gonna have to wait the 29 days. Okay. 80 hours. Hold up. We're going to have to wait the 24 days, 14 hours, 15 minutes, 18 seconds and counting. Because I ain't buying time crystals right now. But that's cool. We'll be able to get them out of the chest from playing ranked battles. I got to play ranked battles. Or they can be purchased. Now we ain't purchasing them. Mana crystals. Mana crystals will be required to craft item and spell cards starting in version 0.3, phase 3 of the Secret of Praetoria expansion. They can be obtained exclusively through contributing guild power to your Splinterlands guild. I need to join a guild when I start actually battling. There is planned to be a fixed pool of mana crystal tokens per day that can be earned, and the amount that each player receives from the pool will be based on their contributed GP as compared to the total contributed GP across all guilds in the game. Trifoil runes. Trifoil runes are a special resource that is required in the Runology Tower building for scholars to study and produce research tokens to unlock each phase of the Ancient Ruins reconstruction project. Trifoil runes can be obtained by workers working in castle or keep building for the owners of castle and keep plots. Please see the castle and keep section for more details on how to obtain trifoil runes. Research. Research is a non-transferable resource. Okay, non-transferable research. Well, I guess I gotta stop saying I wanna sell my research. Research is a non-transferable resource which is created by providing trifoil runes. Let me read this because I really love research. What up? Sorry, y'all. Bring it back, single player gamer. Research is a non-transferable resource which is created by providing trifoil runes to worker cards in an Runology Tower building. Research earned by a player will increase their contribution score towards the Ancient Ruins reconstruction project, and once enough research has been generated by all players within a particular territory, then the next phase of the reconstruction project can begin. Do we need research? It's created by providing trifoil runes. Okay, I'm just kind of confused. When it's in the game, I'll figure it out, actually. Elixir. This resource is earned by providing liquidity to one of the many pools available on the internal market for any of the Secret of Praetoria resources and DEC pairs. This resource will act as a reagent required to combine essences with the elemental resources. The amount of elixir earned per DEC worth of liquidity provided to any of the pools will automatically adjust on a periodic basis based on the price of elixir versus DEC in its own internal liquidity pool. This is intended to maintain a relatively stable price in DEC for elixir, since more will be given out if the price is above the intended target and less will be given out if it is below. Okay, well, I'm confused, but it's okay. It's not in the game yet. It's all right. Desalinization crystals. This resource will be able to be purchased using a fixed amount of DEC or voucher tokens, and will also be able to be earned through various activities within the broader Splinterlands universe, such as in loot chests from ranked battles or from guild participation, for example. They will be transferable and available within the internal market, just like most other land resources. Cool. The exact details of around the cost of DC and the methods for earning them in the in-game are still TBD. they can be contributed to the infrastructure projects within region to gain various benefits for all landowners in the region and to earn salt tokens. Salt tokens. Okay, salt. This resource is earned by contributing desalination crystals to the infrastructure projects within each region. It will be able to be mixed with the existing in-game legendary and alchemy potions in an alchemy lab, building and creating enhanced versions of those potions, which will be transferable and will be able to increase the chances of producing higher rarity and or gold foil versions of item and spell cards. Okay, that's really cool. That's why everybody was hyped about salt. I see. When they are able to be crafted in future phases. Alright, that's super duper dope. That's totes dope, bro. Totes dope. We're nearing the end, everyone. Gemstones. The primary use of gemstones will be the crafting of item and spell cards. There will be 6 types of gemstones corresponding to the 6 card elements: diamond, life; emerald, earth; ruby, fire; sapphire, water; onyx, death; and amethyst, which is my birthstone. Let's go. It's almost my birthday too. February 21st coming up. Players can get gemstones, and for dragon, by the way. Players can get gemstones by contributing to the ancient ruins reconstruction effort. Gemstones can then be refined in a lapidary building. Refined gemstones will have 4 possible quality levels corresponding to the 4 card rarities: dual, common, bright, rare, gleaming, epic, brilliant, legendary. Nice. This all sounds brilliant to me. Land sounds quite brilliant. I just want it to be quite profitable. The higher level of the lapidary, the higher the chances of producing higher quality refined gemstones. Please note that refined gemstones will be non-divisible precision 0, meaning that players must always have a whole number balance of them. Okay, well, I will let you guys know I really don't understand much of any of this that I just read, but I am excited. I mean, I've already put thousands of dollars into it, so I might as well stay pretty freaking hyped up. If you're hyped up too, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. If you stuck around to the very end, please leave a comment, because that means you actually listened to me read this. I appreciate it, because we gonna bring another video coming up soon. All right, so peace out. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.